Hi everyone, and welcome to 8 through 0 Amplified, powered by PleasantonExpress.com. I'm your host, Heaven Marquez, sports editor of the Pleasanton Express, and today I have with me state qualifier,
Layla Rodriguez.
So, Layla, congratulations! So this is your first time going to state, right?
Yes.
Oh my, how exciting is this opportunity?
I'm so excited. I feel really relieved that I made it. I've been trying, every year I haven't had much of a chance, but this year I was looking at the stats and I was like, okay, I really have a chance this year, so I have to focus. I got to get it this year.
Yes, and so seeing that, making the podium, second place at regionals last week, what was that feeling like?
I felt really accomplished. So in the moment I was super nervous and I was on my first attempt I failed 10-9.
Okay.
And then my coach was like, okay, you're gonna I failed 11. It was my first attempt at 11. And my coach was like, okay, you're gonna skip it and I'm gonna put the bar at 11.3. And I was like, really? And he was like, just do it, just trust me. I was like, okay, I'll trust you, whatever. And so I did it and I got it on that attempt. So that's actually what helped me secure my spot in second place because the girl before me jumped 11 and then she skipped all the way to 11.6 and didn't clear any of those bars. So I got second by her not being able to clear 11.6. So I was really thankful for that because I didn't know what he was doing. I was like, okay, I'll trust you, but it worked out. Yes.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that is so awesome.
Yes.
I know you've been doing pole vault for all 4 years. This is your first time advancing to that state meet in Austin.
Yes.
Wow, it's got to be such a feeling of accomplishment for you right now, being able to look back on all that hard work. I mean, last year, correct, you did basketball, and I know that whenever it came time for pole vault, which is your main sport, it wasn't exactly where you wanted to end up.
Yeah.
So you ended, in third place in area. So you had barely missed the spot to go on, you had gone on to regionals, excuse me, but you had missed the spot to continue on to state. So this year, putting in this work over the summer, continuing to grow and get better. I mean, breaking your own school record twice. What is this all feeling like, especially now as a senior?
Yeah. I just feel I feel really accomplished. This year, I put in the most work I ever have. I stopped playing basketball and volleyball, and I was like, okay, I just have to focus. And I'm just happy to see that all my work paid off finally.
Yeah,
so,
definitely.
Yeah.
And I actually want to talk to you a little bit about the regional meet last week. So I mean, y'all had gone at this really weird time where it was a whole bunch of rain the few days before, and then one of the things that we kind of talked about as well is that maybe the jumps weren't as great for pretty much anyone over there.
Yeah.
So seeing all of that kind of put some obstacles in your way, how did you manage to continue to stay so focused in this moment to actually go for it, and trust your coach in that moment to go for 11.3?
Yes. So at first, in the beginning of the meet, they had music on the speaker, and that always makes me feel so much more relaxed. I was like, okay, I can do this, And it was raining and everything, and I saw a lot of people that were competing. They were getting in their heads and getting really down on themselves, and I saw how that was kind of working out for them. And I was like, okay, I have to stay out of that mindset. I have to stay positive. And I prayed so much during that meet. I was like, okay, just please give me the strength and the confidence to keep going. But it was really just trying to stay positive in my mind. I was super nervous though, I was shaking. I was like, oh my gosh. But I just tried to stay really positive, and talking to Coach G, he helped me out a lot that day, helping me stay out of my head and everything. So yeah.
Great. Now let's talk about your hopes for the state meet, which is going to be coming up next Thursday. What are the feelings like right now?
I'm just excited that I made it. I feel like that's an accomplishment in itself.
It definitely is, yes.
So I'm just going to try to PR. That's my goal for this meet. I want to try to get 12 or above, hopefully. That's my goal.
Okay, perfect. This has been a long journey coming and making it to the state meet. Is there anyone that you want to shout out?
Yes. So first, my mom. My mom has been she's been there for me through everything. She takes me I go to practice in New Braunfels twice a week. She drives me every week.
Wow.
Since my sophomore year, I've been going there, and she just is she helps me out so much, and I'm so thankful for her. And of course, my whole family. My family's been so supportive. They're always going to my meets and cheering me on and commenting on my videos and everything. And it just makes me feel so happy to be doing it. I feel really accomplished. My family just is so supportive, and my friends too. And Mark, he's been great. He goes to all my meets, even if they're far. Like, he drove all the way to Kingsville to watch me, so that's awesome too. And I'm just like, it helps so much knowing that everyone's there for me in like the hard moments. I'm like, okay, I got to do this for everyone that's watching. But yeah.
Oh, that's good. It's not pressure. It's more of like their passion, and they hope to send some good positive vibes your way.
Yes.
Alrighty. Well, again.
Yes.
Well, congratulations, Layla, and we wish you the best of luck at the state meet in Austin next week. Yeah. Hi everyone, this is Heaven Marquez, sports editor of the Pleasanton Express, and today I have with me state qualifier
Kamden Ray. I am a junior and I can't wait to compete in state.
So Kamden, from district champ to now, let's talk a little bit about your performance. I mean, you do the 110 meter hurdles. District champ, you were like, what, 16.01 seconds?
Yes, ma'am.
And then you decreased that area, your time, to 15.98 seconds for second place.
Yes, ma'am.
Then at regionals, you got second place with 15.13 seconds. And you're only, what, 0.43 seconds behind the actual regional champ. Let's talk a little bit about your regional performance. So I know we were talking a little bit about the weather. That Saturday was a little crazy.
Yeah.
What did you have to say about everything going on, the craziness that was happening over there?
I mean, the crazy weather, rain the day before, terrible delays, and then it came out sunny, humid. You just gotta be hydrated and running it. You know, can't do much about the weather.
Yeah, that's true. So you came out, of course, and you performed excellent. I mean, second place is huge whenever you're competing against everyone in that regional championship. What can you say about your performance there?
I performed okay. I could have done a lot better. I hit the second hurdle. It kind of threw me off, but I did better. I ran faster, and that's all that matters. Made it on.
Yeah, fought back and got that second place finish. So let's talk about you advancing over to the state tournament, or the state championship, excuse me, in Austin next week. That's going to be exciting for you.
It's quite exciting.
Yeah. So I know we kind of talked, and you said that you're just taking it one day at a time, keeping up with the flow. But I mean, what are you looking forward to most competing over there at UT?
Just competing and trying to do better than I did last week.
Yeah.
That's all I can do.
Steadily just perform better. Yeah. That sounds great. Well, I mean, again, some of these times just completely speak for themselves whenever it comes to your performance. But I do want to ask, you know, being in a huge stadium like UT, this is your first time at the state championship, so what are you feeling already?
I mean, I'm excited, but can't let that get too overwhelming. Still gotta make it there and run, and afterwards, then I can let it all out and just be excited.
Yeah.
Then gotta come back and do football.
There you go. Well, again, with such a huge meet kind of on your shoulders a little bit, I know some of that pressure can be a little overwhelming at times. What is something that you kind of do to just kind of calm down, take it slow, and get back into your mindset?
Well, I don't really get out my mindset to begin with. It's just, I know how crazy it can get, especially first time playing at Alamo Dome. Really helped me just stay calm. I mean, it was a big crowd, big stadium. So I just been calm ever since. Don't get too excited. I learned my lesson. It hurts your performance.
There you go. So just staying focused completely, 100% of the time. Anything particular that you do? Do you have any rituals before you go up to race?
Not really, just take my deep breath, exhale and run.
Yeah. Right. So who has really helped you along your journey to this moment?
Well, my parents for sure, because I mean, only reason I'm here to begin with. Coach Wood, he's really helped me get my form down and technique. And Coach Gagos, he's also been a pretty big help. Only reason I started doing hurdles.
Really? Yeah. Walk us through that story, actually. I want to learn more.
Well, he made my oldest brother do hurdles.
Okay.
I'm terrible at them. And I've always looked up to my oldest brother. And so there was no really open spot for any 100 meter, 200. So I was like, I can do the hurdles.
Okay.
And he just let me loose and I was good at them. I mean, not as good as now, but it's just genetics.
Yeah, it's a process getting to this point, definitely. Do you ever give your brother any flack for not being as great as you?
I can't really do that. He's also like half my height.
There you go, so not too much on him. All right. Let me see. So we have Coach Wood and Coach Gallegos. Anyone else that you really want to talk about?
I mean, Coach Andrus, he's also a big part, main person that's helped me get to where I am, taught me since my freshman year. And I mean, after that, it's just the competition.
Yeah, definitely. I actually want to ask a little bit about Coach Wood. So you do private lessons with him as well?
Yes, ma'am.
What is the kind of difference between what he teaches you and maybe what helped enhance your hurdle game?
Well, the difference between what he teaches and what Coach Andrus does is just he has a lot more time that he can help me. Because, I mean, I can come after school, but he's a busy guy, so I can't see him much. So Coach Wood really helps me just get my form down, increase my speed, and then he lets me loose.
Yeah. Alrighty. Now we have a hurdle coach.
Darrell Andrus.
Now, Coach, tell us a little bit about Kamden and his journey up to the state championship next week.
Well, first of all, I'm not a hurdle coach. I just try to help these kids. I've never hurdled in my life, except maybe when I had to jump over something, crazy. But I have watched a lot of hurdlers and tried to help as many as I can. I mean that with all sincerity. I know Coach Wood does, he's a long-time track coach in our area, and he works with a lot of our kids, and I love it. I think it's the most defining sport and defining event in track about a kid's grit and character, and Kamden exemplifies all of that. I think he's one that has just improved. We worked, watching him work on his three-step capabilities and his ability to run the 300s with just total tenacity. And like I told you a minute ago, I've never, in my athletic directorship of 21 years, I've never had a kid go to state in the hurdles. And man, we've been close. We had a phenomenal young lady, McKinley West, who was primed to do it her senior year and tore her ACL practicing hurdles. Her senior year, that was devastating. But I'm so proud of Kamden and all of our kids that run the 300s and 110s and 100s for the girls, because I feel like you're in front of sometimes 500-600 people, and obviously one trail leg pointing the wrong way can put you face down on the track, and this kid and the rest, they always get up. We joke about it. I say it's the most fun part of being a hurdle coach is watching those wipeouts, but that's what defines you as an athlete in any event, in any sport, is getting back up, getting back on the horse. And we're ecstatic. He's just a junior and he's going to get this experience. If anyone's never been to the state track meet, I highly recommend it. It's a compiled athleticism is amazing at all levels, all classifications, and I know Cam will do a great job representing Jourdanton and leave it all out there on the track. It's wild. It's a 9-lane track. And we had one state champion in Flower Bluff, shot putter, and I was way up in the bleachers, and I saw him throw a really far throw, but it's really hard. What I'm getting at is we didn't even know he'd won state. We were so far away because it's just packed, and it's going to be an amazing experience for him and his family, and I'm really happy for him for that.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Coach.
You're welcome.
Well, Kamden, congratulations and your best of luck at state. And thank you so much for watching 830 Amplified, powered by PleasantonExpress.com. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.